By the way, you know, when you got those boots on, you know, it's time to rock. But anyway, watch the serious. I'm already dirty. Let me go get my gloves. My wife don't like it. You know how the women are. They don't like, oh, you coming in like a mechanic. Watch the serious. But shout out to you all that's been supporting the channel, that's been subscribing. I appreciate you. I cleaned up the corrosion, put everything in, installed everything. I drove down to Houston yesterday. Hold on. Cleaned them because, again, repeating about the other video, I had issues. My transmission light came on, my AT, and I was panicking because I thought it was the transmission. As you see, I'm right underneath the transmission right here, right? The Allison, the good old Allison transmission right there. You see that Allison right there? Right. Boop. Took that right off. So, again, you can see the PB blast on there. Just pop that off, and then you are good to go. This is the speed sensor here, right? So then we're gonna take that off. Transmission, just want to show, the drive shaft, right? So this is the drive shaft, transmission. So we're gonna put that back in there until I'm ready to take it off. So it brings me that concern, but I drove it around the neighborhood. Oh my God, so much speed. There's no delay. That thing is getting up like a Scat Pack Challenger. But it was the actual speed sensor. And stay motivated, stay serious. Again, make sure you hit that like button. I need that like button. I need that like. Help me with this algorithm. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for no money. I'm just asking for this. What's so serious?
What's so serious? Let's get it, man. Lanes. Serious. Lanes. Serious. Lanes. Serious. Lanes. Serious. Serious. Lanes. Serious. Lanes. Serious. Lanes. Serious. Serious. Lanes. Serious. 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 Just calm down.
What's so serious? What's going on, Serious Nation? It's your guy, Serious Mindset. We are back with another video, and I am chilling underneath the Hino. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell. And I appreciate everybody that's been supporting the channel. As well, make sure you drop that fire emoji right after What's So Serious. I greatly appreciate it. Shout out to my veterans. Thank you for your service. Shout out to those that are currently serving active duty. Thank you for your service as well. I'm a veteran, Army, the only military. You know how that is. The only Army. Anyway, shout out if you served the military. Drop down in the description what you served and what was your MOS. Let me know. I was 74 Delta. You know, the Seaburn guy with the gas mask. You know, gas. But anyway, we are working on, so I have a story for y'all, and I'm underneath right now the truck because it's nice. Temperature right now in Dallas, Fort Worth area is over 100 degrees. So I'm chilling right now. I'm actually comfortable. Look, oh yeah, y'all see that? Got my cushion. So we're gonna talk, and the reason why we're gonna talk is we got the PB blaster. Hold on. So we got the PB blaster marinating. So gotta do my thumbnail. Message. So long story short, I put out the other video about doing your own analyzing or doing your own diagnostics, right? Well, trying to figure it out before you drop anything off at a mechanic, especially with the way some of these shops are doing their diagnostics of $300 just to look at it. If you are confident enough, I want to put that out there. So yesterday, I changed my battery terminals. I cleaned them because, again, repeating about the other video, I had issues. My transmission light came on, my AT, and I was panicking because I thought it was the transmission. As you see, I'm right underneath the transmission right here, right? The Allison, the good old Allison transmission right there. You see that Allison right there? The good old Allison transmission. And so what I'm gonna do eventually is I am going to change the filter, and I'm also going to change the fluids as well. Now, the irony of this is I have no leaks. So since I have no leaks, I'm like, okay, is my transmission going bad? So needless to say, I took it to a Hino dealer and I had them run the battery diagnostics, right? Now, with that being said, when he connected, he said, okay, I have a speed sensor that's giving off code and or low voltage battery. So I thought, because going by what he told me was that, hey, usually if the battery is going bad, it'll throw off all type of codes. So again, I removed the battery cover, broke the battery, broke the battery holder, which I also have that too. And I had a lot of corrosion. I cleaned up the corrosion, put everything in, installed everything. I drove down to Houston yesterday. Hold on. Anywho, I drove down to Houston yesterday. I didn't have no issues going down. I dropped off the load, didn't find anything back, or the loads were getting booked up like hotcakes. So I drove coming up north, Dallas, dead end. Transmission light came on, put me right back in limp mode. I drove 40 miles per hour on Highway 45 to get back to Dallas. It took me 7 hours to get back to Dallas. If you don't understand, Houston to Dallas is a 4-hour drive, give or take. 7 hours. It took me 7 hours. So this morning, being Saturday morning, I went to Hino and picked up some speed sensors. So we got speed sensor 1 right there, and then we got speed sensor 2. So I'm thinking this is the output, and then this is the input, and it was $30. So $30 each. So $60. I'm doing it myself. Of course, the bolts are rusted. So that's why I'm talking to you all, because I'm letting the bolts marinate with the PB blaster. You see, got the PB blaster on my, and then I'm gonna get I don't know what the bolt size is on that. And then I am going to get an impact gun, and we're gonna hope and pray that I don't break these bolts. Otherwise, I will have to go to Home Depot to replace those. So give or take, it's just easily removing the bolts, taking off. Matter of fact, let's do this, because I'm gonna show y'all. Right? Boop! Took that right off. So again, you can see the PB blast on there. Just pop that off, and then you are good to go. This is the speed sensor here, right? So then we're gonna take that off. Transmission, just want to show, the drive shaft, right? So this is the drive shaft, transmission. So we're gonna put that back in there until I'm ready to take it off, because we don't want the connections. And I might spray some, I think I have some connection spray just to make sure that the connection is good. But it's the same thing with this one. Now, there's this little white clip here, right? So it's like a little safety white clip. Now, I have the other clip, and I think it's like a protective clip so it don't just pop out. So I need to figure out how to put the other one back into the other one, because you can see I was able just to pop this one out, right? So that white clip is not in this one, so I need to figure out how to put that back in there. Otherwise, I might break it. But when I first grabbed it, I just pulled this white clip off. So we're going to figure that out. So, and then we're going to also do, dang, look at me. I'm already dirty. Let me go get my gloves. My wife don't like it. You know how the women are. They don't like, oh, you coming in like a mechanic. Why so serious? But shout out to you all that's been supporting the channel, that's been subscribing. I appreciate you. This fix right here is literally a fix that you can just look. If you're let me tell you signs of your transmission speed sensor. It doesn't want to get in the gear, or when it get into the gear, it slips. Your speedometer is like jumping all over the place. Or when you're going, let's just say you cut it off and cut it back on, which I've done. Let's just say it goes to first gear, second gear, third gear automatically, right? Then all of a sudden it does a high RPM, close to 20 for me. And then the transmission light come on, and then it gets stuck in that gear, and then you're just stuck driving 40 miles per hour, which in my case that happened. So again, that's how you know the speed sensor. But again, if that happens to you, at least you're able to drive, right? My recommendation is to keep it low RPM as you're driving, which I didn't. Remember, I'm stuck in gear. So if I would have continued driving, then guess what? Then I would have damaged the motor, damaged the motor high RPM, red line. So I was below 20, right? So again, below 20. Of course, people will say, oh, you could have ruined it. Yeah, you could have ruined anything. But I took a chance. I understand most of the mechanics of operating a vehicle is not to let the engine go. All right, so let's go ahead and get this switch. I'm going to explain to everybody what happened and how it's done, and if I have luck getting it off. So again, I don't know the bolt size, so I'm going to have to go get my tools and figure out the bolt size, and then I'm going to put an impact and then get it off. So stay tuned. I appreciate you all for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Watch some serious. All right, so we're going to do closing notes. I still got to tidy up the garage, so please excuse the garage. But I do want to make this known, so let me sit down. Because I want to show y'all this because, so it was a sensor, right? So as soon as I got in the truck, before I pulled it up in front of my house, the light came on. So I changed out both of the sensors. The sensors came out good. Now, the problem that I had as well with the okay, and then this is the broken front battery cover. So you see all that rust, so that actually broke off. So I just replaced this as well. So the job, give or take, should take you at least 5 minutes. 5 minutes being that I think it's I used a metric socket. So I think it was between 11 to 10, either 11 or 10 socket. Let me see. I'm gonna let y'all know. Hold on. We're not gonna guesstimate. Ooh. So I think it was the purple one. So the purple, it was a 10. So I used the 10 deep socket, the purple one, the one at the bottom. So I used that one. I think it was the purple, yeah, the purple. So 10 or 11. So I don't remember, but took it right off. I don't know if it was the PB blaster that sit on it, but I put that on there. I was on low speed on my impact, and it just spin right out. And then I couldn't put it on the input sensor or the output, either or one of them. I used a regular ratchet, and it just came right off, right? So give or take, it should take you 5 minutes between both, as long as you have the tool and the bracket that's attached to it. I'm gonna show you all. Let's see. So the bracket that's attached to it, let's see, the lighting, come on, lighting. I don't know if it's my shirt, but the bracket that's attached to it, this bracket, it comes off with it as well. So what I noticed is this was more so not by the drive shaft, this was more so on the top. But the reason why I want to bring this up is because when you take off your speed sensor, I want y'all to check my speed sensor out. So this is my old one. So mind you, I have a 2015 Hino, but you can tell on, the lighting is just so bad, but you can tell on this one, it's a lot of grooves. You can see there's a lot of grooves on there. And then I seen a lot of metal. I seen a lot of metal sticking on the magnet. Oh shoot, look at that waltz. Man, I can't. Man, I've been around a lot of insects, even in the military. But oh, by the way, you know, when you got those boots on, you know, it's time to rock. But anyway, watch the serious. But I bring that point up because now I have to change my transmission fluid because I notice a lot of metal shavings. So changing the fluid, I should be able to see if there's metal shavings inside my transmission as well, my transmission oil pan. So it brings me that concern, but I drove it around the neighborhood. Oh my God, so much speed. There's no delay. That thing is getting up like a Scat Pack Challenger. But it was the actual speed sensor. So if you having problems with acceleration, pushing on the gas and getting a long delay or a pause delay, 9 times out of 10 it's probably a speed sensor. So just change that out. It's a quick fix. It takes less than 5 minutes, if at that. And then I put on the white connector, which was easy. You put the white connector on first. Well, when you take it off, you want to take off the white connector, and then you want to push the actual pin, take this off, and then before you put on the new one, you want to put back on the white connector. Then you connect it up to the actual deal inside here, the actual connector piece. So other than that, it's a simple fix. Man, I'm back on the road. I'm not tripping no more. I cleaned the battery terminal. We should have full power, but stay tuned. We're actually going to do a transmission fluid change just to make sure. I don't know. So now I'm concerned. So when you do, so my point about doing your own self-maintenance is you can do your own analyzing to see what all needs to be changed or whatnot. So anyway, if this video helped you out, make sure you subscribe, make sure you drop a comment, let me know. Again, let me know if you were in the military, your branch of service and your MOS, but also let me know if this helped you in any way. Again, simple fix. You don't have to pay $500, $600. Stay motivated, stay serious. At the end of the day, why so serious?
Let's get it, man.